And welcome back to Let's Talk News Now. I have with me, of course, one of my favorite people to come join me on this set, Debora, Ashton, Cooke. Welcome. By the way, the sash and the crown. I guess I do need to remind people each time.
Well, I mean, we don't have to.
Well, I mean, it's Mrs. Nevada International 2012.
Yes.
But just my friend. I just like to say my friend. It's just so much fun. And the thing is, but you brought a friend.
I did. This is Jason Belland from, is it Belland or Belland?
Belland.
Belland from the American Heart Association. He's the executive director. And we have something fun to tell everybody about.
Okay, well, I'm always up for something fun.
Of course.
So my first question is, am I invited?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
That happened.
That's all.
We have the big shot, big cheese here.
And the thing is, now we got it on tape. The first time that I came to Las Vegas, I just got to share this quick anecdote. And that was, I became immediately aware of the American Heart Association because you had this guy who was like dressed like in this big white suit that was giving hugs.
Yeah,
collecting donations.
We had a gentleman. His nickname was Mick Huggin. He was on the Las Vegas Strip, and he was trying to break the Guinness Book of World Records for the most hugs in a 24-hour period. And he actually did it. He did 7,777 hugs within a 24-hour period. He was in front of the Paris Hotel and Casino, and raised a little bit over $10,000 for the American Heart Association and our Go Red for Women campaign. So
there you go.
Can't beat that. $10,000 every 24 hours.
Yeah, and
what a perfect right? 7777.
Where else but in Vegas? You got to have it. Okay, but the thing is, you guys have something else that you're really going on with the American Heart Association. So enlighten me.
We do. It's a week from today, and I'm going to turn it over to Jason.
Sure. On May 19th, we're hosting our 22nd annual Las Vegas Heart Ball at the Mirage Resort and Casino, and we have some phenomenal entertainment that's taking place that evening. We've got some impersonators of Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., and then at the conclusion of the evening, we've got Rick Fanu, who used to be the lead singer of the Jersey Boys, played the lead of Frankie Valli, and he's going to be our the grand finale, so to speak, of the Heart Ball itself. And we're really trying to celebrate the accomplishments of the American Heart and Stroke Association over the course of the last year, and the work that we're able to do to continue to help reduce deaths from cardiovascular disease and stroke. Unfortunately, heart disease remains America's #1 killer, and stroke remains the 4th leading cause of death, but the #1 cause of long-term disability. So we want to do whatever we can to be able to change that.
From a personal standpoint, like many other people, when strokes have become predominant in our society, and so anything having to do with stroke and so on really does still have a huge impact in my life, because my dad died from a series of strokes. So it's so unbelievably debilitating, and it's that kind of almost like that slow, methodic killer over time, and it's unbelievable. But you guys are doing all kinds of great things over with the American Heart Association.
Well, May is actually American Stroke Month, so we just started celebrating that.
Okay.
Yep, Stroke Awareness Month is throughout the month of May, so we're really trying to build awareness for the warning signs of a stroke. Unfortunately, there's such a small time of window to be able to respond for the onset of symptoms, and once we reach that 3-hour mark, a lot of times the reversal of a lot of the, I guess, repercussions of a stroke are very difficult. The loss of mobility, the speech, walking, whatever it might be, outside of that 3-hour window is very difficult to have positive responses or see not a lot of debilitation in the long run. So we really tried to make sure that individuals have the opportunity to get treatment within that 3-hour window, whatever it might be. And we're fortunate here in Las Vegas to have so many primary stroke centers that are able to treat a stroke within that time window. So we're really continue to work within all of the hospitals that serve as primary stroke centers to make sure that we're providing that education to the community.
So, Debora, how did you become involved? I mean, not that you're not involved with everything in this town.
Hands in every pot. The Go Red for Women campaign through the American Heart and Stroke Association is the international platform for the international pageant system. So we all have our own platform, and then Go Red is our secondary platform through the system. However, in working with Jason and Sasha and their incredible staff, it becomes just so close to my heart to work with them. They are amazingly organized. They are so kind and easy to work with. It's an absolute pleasure.
Well, and it's a pleasure to work with volunteers such as Debora as well, who not only helping assist with our Go Red for Women campaign, also serving as the chair of our logistics committee, helping to put on the Heart Ball. So we've got so many different volunteer groups and volunteers that are integral to the success of the American Heart Association here in Las Vegas, and we wouldn't be able to achieve the results that we do without dedicated volunteers such as Debora and those that assist with all of our campaigns, whether it's the Heart Walk, Go Red for Women, our youth market activities, our programs within the at-risk populations, the Latino community and the African American community. We have education programs that we're working on, and then the survivors that you mentioned that we have for a Saving Strokes golf clinic that works with stroke survivors and utilizes golf as a form of rehabilitation. So.
Jason, as always, you guys do so much. It's just completely overwhelming to me since I've joined this community on how much time people spend and how caring they really are here in Clark County and throughout Southern Nevada. It's absolutely amazing. I want to thank you so much for taking the time.
Absolutely.
Debora, as always, I'll see you again next week.
Absolutely.
Via tape.
That's right. I'll be in Little Rock.
You're going to be in Little Rock? And in the meantime, I'm going to take a short break. When I'm coming back with one of Las Vegas's greatest entertainers, Larry Murray.